For nearly a year, there's been no long-term contract between the City of Austin and the Austin Police Union. While both sides want to go to the bargaining table, the Austin Police Association says it's still facing a big barrier. Here's KVUE's Isabella Basco.
Not having a contract between the City of Austin and its police officers is stressful for Austin Police Association President Michael Bullock.
It has an impact on officers' lives. So, I mean, this is not the situation that we want to be in.
The biggest obstacle Bullock says they face is a lawsuit filed by Equity Action, a nonprofit pushing for police accountability against the City of Austin and multiple leaders for not fully implementing the voter-approved Proposition A, also called the Police Oversight Act. Prop A would dismantle the G-File, a historically confidential Austin police personnel file with officer complaints. Prop A would make it public, but the city says it needs more clarity on whether or not state law would allow them to share that information.
So the city is kind of put in a position where it's working almost against itself over these two conflicting definitions. And as it's working through that hampers what exactly we can talk about at a bargaining table, because the city doesn't even know necessarily what it can and can't bargain over yet.
Bullock says their biggest sticking point with negotiating is waiting until the court issues a ruling on whether or not the material is released. But city leaders like Councilmember Ryan Alter and Mayor Kirk Watson don't want to wait.
I think we can bargain for everything else and just plug in that court ruling to whatever we negotiate. And so I say, let's do it right now.
I don't see any reason that a lawsuit that's been filed by a third party against the city should keep us from being able to come back to the table and negotiate a contract. If we're in agreement.
Mayor Watson says he plans on bringing forth an ordinance that he wants council to pass on February 1st, which aims to guarantee officers get paid.
You'll still have your benefits. Even though you're out of contract, you will still have the recruiting incentives and that bonus program that's there.
Both sides wanting to provide stability to recruit and retain officers.
It has an effect on officers' morale. It's not an incentive for people to come here because they see how tumultuous the relationship seems to be.
Still unable to reach an agreement, leaving their futures in limbo. In Austin, Isabella Basco for KVUE News.
Isabella, thank you. Now, Mayor Watson also says he's hopeful to have a contract that lasts 3 to 4 years, calling that the best way to retain police officers.